So now we're into the 22nd race, the bronze heat. On the final day of the finals.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep up.
So they're off. Number 24 goes to the outside. So does Mats Hagman, number 141. 114, Andrew Donkin in the middle. 184, Maelstrom. But ahead is 1611 Kai, Sweden. Further out, there are several additional boats. 71 is one of the leading boats in the heat, and they are now moving quickly towards the windward mark. Number 13, Peter Blomberg, followed by Mats Hagman, and number 30, who leads the group in the ranking for so far, but had a slow start, coming late to the starting line. So there are now, let's zoom in on the line here. So we have number 38, Sweden, Adelbertsson, followed by Japan, 64, 750, 184 Maelstrom, 1611 Kai, Sweden, 13 Peter Blomberg, 666, 84, 71 Malm, Sweden, 128 Mark Payne, UK. Zoom out a bit to see a bit more of the field. So the leading boat is Adelbertsson, Sweden, 38, followed by Japan, 64, 750 Finlay, and 184 Maelstrom, Sweden. 5 boats, but there is no distance between them to speak of, and the rest of the group, almost all, are coming together down to the downwind mark. And let's zoom out how it looks down there. So the 2 leading boats are coming here. One is likely to choose the inside. 184 Maelstrom is following Adelbertsson. Yes, Japan goes to the outside. Adelbertsson goes to the inside. Audubon's song comes closer to the shore. Japan goes into the harbor now, further up. And 184 has chosen even further up, further out. Sorry, he's inside here. So actually the Japanese colleague has made a very good approach. Number 13 has made a good advancement. And we see now how the two boats, three boats, 184, 13 seems to be in the second position. So Japan is moving to a leading position at the windward mark. 38 has lost some ground by taking the inner route. 750.
Only because I was trying to avoid you.
And then we have 13 and 64 coming in for the windward mark. Close to each other now. So Peter Blomberg has to tack a little bit, turn up, but he still made it. So 64 has a small lead before 13, 666. So there's been a change in the order of sailors here. 1611, Kai, Sweden, is coming in the fourth place. Let's zoom out a little bit to see the flow of sailors around the windward mark. 1611, 71, 38, 184, 84, 750 has lost a lot. 114 Donkin is also has not found the right track yet. 557 Axel, 58. 141 and number 24 Claesson, Sweden. And then we have number 6 rounding the windward mark. So let's move down and watch. The wind is not yet very stable. We had to wait about 1.5 hours this morning to get going, get some wind. Now it's most likely to stabilize around 3-4 meters per second, but it's not yet clear whether this will be the situation for the entire race until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So it's a very well kept together crowd with the 24 closer here to the bridge. Otherwise, most of the boats are in one single group behind the leading 64, Japan, and .666 and number 13. So now Japan again goes to the outside, hoping to get to win some further distance, and he's increasing his lead clearly. It's going to be difficult with the crowd going through the windward, the leeward gate here. There might be some collisions and contacts there as they choose their sides, and there are some of them going to the inner side in order to avoid the crowd, but otherwise there is a squeezed, a very difficult position for a couple of sailors there who get caught into each other. There seem to be 3 or 4 boats now. 750 184 all tied up together, as could be expected in this crowd. Any case, this means that number 64 has increased its lead, and that the boats who were not involved in this carambolage at the leeward gate have lost ground to some other boats that suddenly find themselves in a much more much better position. So now we have number 13 there, and we have I think 666, we have number 84, and we have 141 that has improved his position considerably, Mats Hagman, and so forth. So it's a very different position now than before. Turning at now, suddenly the wind dies out a little bit. So 64 Japan, a first victory for the day. Of course, we should all be happy that, having traveled so far, to be able to, as the only actually Asian representative, to register a win in this globals. In the bronze heat, 666 comes in as a likely number third. 141 yellow boat, Mats Hagman, Sweden, number fourth. 184 Sweden, Mellström, fifth. 84 71 Malm, Sweden. 38 Adalbertsson, Sweden, who was leading before. 557 Axel, and might be after number 6 there. 128 Mark Payne, UK.
Oh, okay.
24 Mats Claesson, who has improved his position, and number 82 114 Andrew Donkin, 750 Finlay, Australia. 1611 Kai, Sweden, who had a much better place before but who lost in the rounding. And we have one boat going in with difficulties. That's the leading boat in the group, who has had problems before and seemingly has it again. So this is the end of the bronze heat and the 22nd race.